the children.
My balls keep telling me to let me just let me
When I used to sneak cigarettes, I used to go out back with my friend James. And I want to tell you right now, if Jesus Christ materialized, the Jesus Christ, like it actually is him, materialized, there's no doubt, he just goes, we're not on acid or anything, okay? If he just materialized in April of 1988, and he looked at me and said,
that's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
No, he didn't say that. If he looked at me and said, when Dave Mustaine is 40 years old, he will be a born-again Christian. And then he says, and by that time, you will already have known for 20 years. Who's the guy? Rob Halford.
Rob Halford, yeah.
Is a homo. Here's what I would have done. I would have sucked that in. I would have said, Jesus, you're a liar. And there's no such thing as God. That's how I felt when I woke up this morning and looked at my timeline and really watching this whole Stop Jaystation thing develop from the very. I forgot to put that cash tag in. That's how I felt, because we are now the commentary community. Tipper motherfucking Gore. We are now Jack Thompson. We are now Anita Sarkeesian. And it's kind of fucked up to watch. Kind of fucked up to watch. If you think that he's honestly violated and he should be removed based on the fact that he's violated TOS, well, we can agree to disagree then. There's no problem there. But if you give me this children horse, the same thing that the right-wing wacko Christians have used for generations, and every other excuse on the planet to ban, limit something, no, fuck that. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to a First Amendment issue, not a YouTube issue or whether he has the right to be on, is fucked up what Jay's doing, but it is protected. Now, you might say, no, Tommy! You just sound like Monkey Jones. Well, Tommy! YouTube isn't under the First Amendment, which you would be absolutely correct. But wouldn't you want the spirit of that? And hasn't this so-called commentary community defended those principles when it came to PewDiePie? So Keemstar did what I was told was going to be a deep dive video on Jaystation. It wasn't.
No.
It wasn't. That's probably would offended Nick more.
It was a light skim.
It was a light skim. You know,
yeah,
and using things like
was right on this one.
using things like he beat his girlfriend. I got news for you. I can't really talk about it. I know what happened. Jay is going to walk from that. I can't go into the reasons, right? And he can't talk about it. So when I do interview him, he won't be able to speak about it. But he's walking. One of the reasons they probably allowed him to turn himself in, because she has no case. I would be next. The only way that he doesn't walk, the only way he doesn't walk is if he didn't tell me something, which is, I don't know. Is that possible? Maybe. I don't know. You don't have to defend Jaystation to defend this principle. If this thing is opened up, and I'm really not trying to start a war with Keem here. I'm not. If you support Keem on this, fine. But I'll tell you something. I'm going to be a little more decent to people who disagree with me than going after the quartering and calling him an idiot. I'm tinfoil, he's an idiot. Wait a minute, Keem. Sounds like you don't have an argument. But I'll be damned if I jump on this goddamn stupid bandwagon. Because he made a bunch of tasteless videos. And that's what it is at the end of the day. Tasteless video. But Tommy! You said you want to have Onision removed. If he is using the platform, and this is what I said, to groom kids and entice them, yes. And those situations, because that has nothing to do with free expression. That's not covered in the First Amendment. I want to express myself by 17-year-old girls.
The children.
No. That's a little different. And that's only if he's using his fame or his channel to directly interact with people to get that. Then, yeah, probably YouTube has to step in. Completely different.
You know what it is? These baby boomers, these soft, fruity baby boomers, are raising an entire generation.
Is it really about the kids? Because Keem was pretty good at canceling people in the back room. Maybe this is about being able to cancel somebody straight on. Like, you don't have to go in a room with Zoom and some famous YouTube lawyer to find out where this guy lives, to capture his IP, and to put a pedo rap on him and be secret about it. No, you could just say for the kids. Again, if you want to make an argument at TOS and stuff like that, sure. But I got to be honest with you. Even if you're right, you're asking for an apocalypse. There's no two ways about it. And again, I've done all this without defending. I can't defend his character. I can't defend the rapper stuff. It's repulsive. It's tasteless. It's like you don't care about people suffering. I'll admit all that. But I would rather live in a world with Lele Pons, Jake Paul, and Jaystation if I keep my own and watch what I want. And Nick drops the bosom. Here's another. Nick has been getting slobbering blowjobs. Slobbering. It's more like this. Look, I'm sucking your dick, right? Will you do what I want you to do? Please. Because I'll keep sucking you off. I promise. You're not going to do it? Fuck you. That's the kind of blowjobs, Nick. They're not as good as Nerd City's blowjobs, but at least you get your dick wet. And that's what and that's what Nerd City's been doing. I've known about this for months. You lost when you asked me to take down my video in my DMs. You're a degenerate. I want no relationship with you, and Nerd City will lose when my video is released. All right, look at this. Also, this is great. Also, you should work on strengthening your relationship with me by removing that bullshit video you made on me filled with lies. Why didn't you say, I know you got me, take it down, I'll give you 10 G's. That would be smarter. But Nick would tell you to go laugh my ass off. I thought my factual video didn't bother you. Look, if you want to speculate on how your Team Trees video got not suitable for families, I'm happy to do that. Look, I've got some big league information here, and I like to not involve the bench warmers who could probably this stuff up and leak it. I'm trying to get some work done, and that's why I'll shoot you the message. And you know what he said to me? I love being able to talk to him that way. You're on the air. How are you?
You know, it's for the kids, man.
It's for the kids.
It's always for the kids.
Always for the kids.
It's for the children.
You know, I love the take the diving pool or the diving signs off the pools, man.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful idea. You know, and take the do not eat signs off the side of the crayons.
Yes.
Thought that'd be a good one to go with it.
Maybe
when I was a kid, it was, you know, natural selection, and I'm just in my 20s, you know. It is natural selection. I find it ironic that Keemstar is ironic, or he's back in the thing again.
That's the problem with this plan of attack. It can be used for anybody and anything. I mean, Anita Sarkeesian used it with the video game Hitman, if I'm not mistaken. He used it with video. There's nothing you can't use. It's not safe for kids because you could always get to that right. It's like 7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. If you ever got to play that game, What Can Hurt the Kids? By Tommy C. One big board in there. Everything. Hope you like that. If you want to see the full episode, click in the left box.